Previously, nominations.
We just have very different moral codes.
It's probably best if she goes home.
I feel very awkward in your presence if we're alone.
And Jasmine rocked the house.
Done at prostitute.
You change.
Who do you think you are? Yeah, for real.
I think I have a right to talk.
I'm not interested.
Sorry.
I feel like I can't win.
Tonight, housemates show their talents.
Dancing.
Wow. Good.
Bang! Oh!
You are gone. You're not going to get them out, are you?
What?
And Jasmine shows her talons.
You're making people feel so uncomfortable.
I don't like escorts.
Escort?
Yeah, I think you're a little prostitute.
That's not nice.
I'm sick of it. It's just so wrong.
She seems to be getting worse.
Did you call her a prostitute? I don't give a shit.
I'm not going to let her get what she wants.
Like you're saying some spiteful shit.
Like, I'm angry. I'm actually shaking. I'm that angry inside.
One thing I'll say is, do not be fooled.
Day 4, 8:34 a.m.
Is it another sunny day?
In paradise, yes.
Last night, housemates nominated Jasmine and Ryan.
The person I'm going to nominate is Ryan.
Brianne.
My nomination is Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Jasmine, because she came here for her son.
I'm not interested.
I thought you coming here and getting paid to come here is making good for your son.
In my mind, you just me.
I'm so sorry that I had to nominate somebody.
Someone said you don't remember much about last night.
I'm starting to
Oh, right.
remember parts.
Well, I think if you're going to have a turn, then that's the way to do it. Do you know what I mean? On a scale of 1 to 10.
How bad was it on that scale?
Oh, it was a 10.
Oh, God.
Yes, but, you know, no point in doing a 2. Do a 10.
Oops.
Prince Lorenzo is explaining to Martin why he nominated Jasmine last night.
Apparently, you know, I read the story wrong in the point of it, right?
Yeah.
Like the whole theme, and I thought the theme was, hey, I came here for the cash because I wanted to get it for my son.
Yeah.
And then I got the interpretation that she wasn't happy because there was tension in the house, and
Yeah.
she seems to be getting worse
Yeah.
each day. And I was like, what else can she prove here? Like, I didn't know what else.
That's what I thought as well. That's why I voted for her.
Yeah, well, and then I was saying, I was like, I think Martin's a pretty smart guy, and he looked in it the way that I did, or at least of what you knew. And I was like generally worried. I'm actually generally worried for her in general.
Yeah.
Ever. You have hugs. Hugs and love. I wish you could have done this a bit drier.
Hey, now.
Oh, was it? Jasmine. I don't want
It was shitty. It was really shitty.
to really do that.
Do you know what I think? I think that we should just have a good time.
I've been having a good time.
I haven't.
You haven't? Have you not?
No, it suddenly dawned on me last night that I'd made this huge effort to be nice to everybody
Yeah.
when I knew who I felt inside genuinely that way towards and who I didn't.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I don't need to put any game face on anymore. I'm just going to say it like it is and enjoy myself.
There's only one person you don't like, isn't
Look, I don't even not like the girl. I just disagree. I just disagree with... If it was my daughter, it wouldn't be my daughter.
2 days ago, housemates found out what Danica does for a living.
Basically, a tiny part of my work, what I do is I interact with men and women on the internet, and in return, they get me little gifts or pay me.
I'll be damned if I go before that escort chick. I will be damned. That is not happening. I want to stay just to see her face.
9:27 a.m.
It can be hard.
Yeah.
Martin and Julie are talking about marriage.
I think it's hard to be married to an actress or an actor.
Except for us.
Yeah.
We're not admitting that.
But I think it is. I think it's hard.
Of course it is.
You know, it was terribly hard for Shirley when I went for a stage of working in LA, and it was at a time in my life when I was getting in that age group where everything I did involved a relationship on screen, a sex scene, or you know, something.
I know.
And that was really hard.
Very.
For her to cope.
Must have been, yeah.
But she came through that, and we both did, you know. So I think it's kind of easy after that, this part of our life.
Yeah.
I'm glad
It's
I'm
only
through the other
pretend.
side. Yeah. It's difficult, isn't it?
Very.
For a partner to understand.
Very.
What you're going through.
In the bedroom, Jasmine is making a statement of intent.
Today, I don't give a shit.
No.
Whereas yesterday it seemed really important, and now I'm just like, just a massive pressure off, because it's sort of like out of my hands. Do you know what I mean? If I go home, I go home, and if I stay, God help the 3 people that voted for me. That's what I've got to say.
It's kind of always out of our hands,
Jasmine, it's a game.
It absolutely is. You're right.
It's a game.
It
Honestly,
is a game.
You've got completely
It is
and
a game,
utterly
and it is
the wrong
totally on.
view, and you're making people feel so uncomfortable, including me.
I'm trying very hard to, so that's good to know.
Why?
Because I don't like escorts.
Do you know what?
Don't like escorts.
Escort?
Yeah, I think you're a little prostitute, and I just don't like your ways. Think it's gross. If my daughter was, like, trying to get men to buy her shit on the internet, like, I'd lock her in her room. Like, aren't your parents ashamed of you? It's gross, it's ugly. And for real, like, you're a pretty girl. You could do something different.
Do you know what? I'm so happy with what I do. I'm so happy with what I do.
I'm just saying, like, I would never go there.
And
carry on, babes.
Out of order.
I don't like vibes like this, you know, seriously, that's not nice.
It was all going so well.
That's not nice. That is not nice.
I'm sick of it, it's just so horrible.
Water off the duck's back, man. It's got to be. Got to have rhino skin in this place.
Oh, dear.
What's up, babe? What's the matter, Jasmine?
Hey.
Jasmine. What's up?
Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
She thinks I'm disgusting. I'm a prostitute, and she thinks I'm an escort, and I'm disgusting, and this and that, and she's screaming at me.
She didn't know doing that?
Yeah. I'm not going to let her get what she wants and make me upset, but it's just horrible.
Did someone have a go at her?
No.
Can't we just get along? Shit. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter what somebody says about you, you know?
Jazz.
Hey, babe.
You're really upset about Danica.
Honey, I've got to be truthful. I really don't care. I really don't. Do you know what I mean? I was totally planning on just avoiding her completely. I wasn't even talking to her, and she started the conversation with me. She didn't have to do that. Do you know what I mean? She, like, peacocked.
Why?
And started speaking to me. So if you want to do that, obviously I'm going to tell you what I think.
Yeah, but was she speaking to you in a nice, like...
No. I told her, you're a pretty girl, you can do other things. She's like, I'm happy with what I do. I'm like, okay.
Did you call her a prostitute?
She is. What do you call it?
Well, I don't know, because I don't actually know exactly what she does.
Well, I do, and I know she's going to go into... I don't do this, and I don't do this, and I don't do this, and I don't do that, and I've never done this, and I've never done that, and never in my life this. Bullshit.